some incredible wings and one of the league's most passionate fan bases. We're just outside of Buffalo at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. Today, a fun matchup in store between the Detroit Lions and the Buffalo Bills. Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And we're off and running from Western New York. Brandon Condrington to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So here come the Bills for their opening drive. They're led out by the reigning NFL MVP. He's finished top 5 in voting 4 of the last 5 seasons, Josh Allen.
He won the MVP award. We all knew he'd capture at some point of his career. And to me, Katie really did so because he further elevated everybody around him. That's what MVPs do. It's exactly what Josh did a season ago.
3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 32. Chased out to his right. On the move, looking deep down. He's got it at the 30. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills take a 6-0 lead right away. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome a quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy. And they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Pass now to kick this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. So the Lions take the field for their first drive. Leading them out, got his first MVP votes after a career-best season last year. Now reached a decade in this league. It's Jared Goff.
The biggest mistake he can make here is letting his offense get suckered into trying and matching the pace while the opposition just set. Even if it's a quick score to begin the game, he's got to have the poise and the patience here to run the opening script they've planned for all week long. Play your game, and not let the circumstances dictate and force your hand early.
Amon-Ra St. Brown, the intended receiver. And now they face 2nd down. Shotgun snap here to go. Hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. But it looked like the Lions were able to fall on it, so possession stays with them. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make him bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
So a crisis averted a moment ago, but their reward, a really tough 3rd down here. From the gun, Goff. That one complete to St. Brown. And he's got them quite the game here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
Number 14, Amon-Ra St. Brown. It's a gain of 20. And the Lions first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Goff. They're going to get to him, and what a shot! The football's out! And this is scooped up by the Bills! And they're going to set up on the opposing side of midfield after that fumble and return.
Well, you can just see the QB scanning, can't you? He's moving, he's looking downfield, but everything covered up on the back end. That 2nd and 3rd level defenders did their job, and what did it do? They'll free that pass rush up to strip the ball away from the QB.
The Buffalo offense out there for their second drive of the contest. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their second possession.
And Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
First and 10, here's Allen. Buying some time right. Well, right side, and Shakir has it. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Straight ahead, here's Cook. Spins out of one stop. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open, deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll. Precious on the globe. Got trying to snatch out my soul.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Blitz coming here. Allen sheds off a rusher. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react, and then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills pull out in front for their 13th hit. It's a James Cook touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Bills drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Bass now to kick this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. So the Lions headed out for their second drive of the game. They watched their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Jump off, caught by his back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Out of the shotgun, gone. Searches from the pocket. Completed over the middle. And this one does not go far.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter, but they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
On comes Jack Fox to handle the fourth down punt for the Lions. Now he starts from the 6. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Bills offense all set for their next drive. And while one sideline has 0 points, this offense, well, they have had 0 issues so far getting into that end zone.
They are rolling right now, Kate, and unless there's a speed bump on the immediate horizon, things are at risk of getting out of hand.
Now Allen off the play action. On the move, headed right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Back to the air. Allen. He rolls to his right. Downfield, and Shakir has it. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Round 80!
Cook trying this one up the gut. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Allen on the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Now he throws deep across the field, left side. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's second down coming up. Here's Allen. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Round 80! What's that?
Allen on third down. Headed out right. He's running for it. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. In the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. Our score, 14-0. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. The field goal unit is out as they try to make this a 3-score game. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that one was hit great. It sails on through without incident.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, send that puppy through.
The kickoff for Buffalo.
Pass now to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own
The offense headed out now for Detroit. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Running over David Montgomery. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Off play action, Goff. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Well into this first half, still struggling to find any rhythm, and that's what sacks do. That is why these defenders get paid big money when they get those sacks in the stat column, because as you're seeing today, it totally disrupts the rhythm, the continuity, and any success for an offense.
3rd and long for him here. Stays in bounds and makes the catch. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. It'll be another punt. Jack Fox out there once again. This one, take it in. And things just seem to keep snowballing for them. Now their special teams is involved. That's into the end zone for a touchback. The Bills set to take over offensively. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Buys time, rolling right. On the move, looking deep down the middle. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete. Trying to force one through there. And it sets up 2nd down.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge game.
They'll try the right side with Cook. Gets up the edge to the 35. Down the sideline inside the 40. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills could push this to a 4-score game as they take a 23-point lead. It's a James Cook touchdown.
Hey, Kate, we're not even to halftime, and this guy has already got a game's worth of success. And the great thing is that, yes, it benefits him individually, statistically, but you know it just sets the table for everybody else because that play-action pass should be devastating.
Bass on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills make it a 24-point ball game. Bass now to kick this away. Greg Reynolds to return it. He lost the football. And they steal it back on the return. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Well, we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach, right? At a young age, you're always coaching those guys, hey, the ball's going to come to you. The ball's going to come to you every single pitch. The ball's going to come to you. And these kickoff cover guys, they got to think in their mind every time is my chance to make a play, and they just did.
Bails out of the pocket quick. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Second down. Here's Allen again. Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Bills making this a this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it to.
Okay, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
Extra point up and good from Bass. And the Bills continue piling on to this lead. Bass now to kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Detroit offense getting ready for its next drive. And coming off a 3-and-out, Brock, they really need to build some momentum from the ground as they try to get on that scoreboard here. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Play action here with Goff. To the right and hauled in by Laporta. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. First down on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
New set of downs for him from the 46. First down throw from Goff. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Like 20.
Goff to the air now. Hits him on the out route. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Give to Gibbs on the option. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
180.
Here's 2nd and 7. Oh no, he lost control of another one. And it looked like a Bill got it. And they can't call a return again. They do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field.
You know, Kate, defenders today are taught, don't just go get the sack. Go get the sack and the fumble. It's become an art form. Making that strip sack, and that play was a masterpiece.
Buffalo sending its offense to the field. It sure seems like they've been able to score every time they've touched it this quarter, Brock. So high hopes again for this upcoming series. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10.
Look out.
Here's a give to Cook. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Highmark. The Bills pushing for a bigger lead before halftime. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
180.
From the 38. Buying some time right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Kate, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Big strike here to Moore. And he's going to set them up with a first down on a huge gain.
It's a gain of 28 yards. And the Bills get first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he's brought down after a nice run and some extra effort. They've invested some early touches in him, Brock, and the returns so far, I'd say very promising.
Kate, I've told you this story before, but it was the same play 18 plays in a row. You know, I was really good with that clipboard on the sidelines. 18 plays in a row. Peyton ran the same play. If you can't stop it, keep calling it.
Another one for Cook. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
And they've got themselves another first and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Forced out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up first and goal.
13 yards on the play. That's another Buffalo Bills.
So a one-sided contest as we reach the break here. Let's head over to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen here, and you never know what you're going to get in the NFL. Sometimes it goes down to the wire. Other times, it's blowout city, like what this game is shaping up to be. But hey, anything can happen, so let's go to the second half. Send it back out to our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
As always, a hat tip to our buddy Scott Hansen for his hard work there during the break, as we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our third quarter. Pass now to kick this away. Khalif Raymond to return it. This drive will start inside the 25. Out come the Lions. They've got the first series of the second half. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. They send the tight end in motion. There's Goff on first and 10. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
At the 33-yard line.
Looking to throw. Goff. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now they have 3rd and short.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Goff looking to throw. It's 3rd and 1. Screen here for Gibbs. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
And he doesn't find open space. He only finds a defender who makes the stop. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on down.
You know, it's almost like the defense heard that call in their helmet themselves. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run. And their reward is getting off the field.
The Bills and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Throwing now on first down, Allen. Chased out to his right. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Another kick bounces off their hands in the end zone, Brock. Back-to-back chances to escape the field, and they dropped both interceptions. Following the near interception, this is 2nd and 10. Allen. On the move, headed right. Now here he goes. And he's taken down, but some quality yardage on that play.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Buffalo Bills.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Flush down now to his left. Oh, he's keeping it again. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
That's another Bills first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Look out!
Cook is in for the Buffalo touchdown. The Bills push their lead further to start the half. It's a James Cook touchdown, his third of the game on the ground.
Let's see, Kate, I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What we could call this, other than simply splendid?
Pass on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bills grow their lead yet again. All right, thanks so much, Scott. We are back and about set to begin our second half. Pass now to kick this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. The Lions offense returning to the field. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the third. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. From the gun, Goff. He lofts it deep left. It's complete. Oh, my. They left it wide open downfield. And in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions put at least a tiny dent into that lead.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions take 7 points off the deficit.
Lions 7.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Laviska Shenault to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Bills and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. And even though they just gave up a touchdown, Brock, it didn't put much of a dent in their sizable advantage. First call here coming from the shotgun. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Buys time, rolling right. He's running with it. Broke through the tackle. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. Well, when this guy's got it going on the ground, Brock, there isn't a more exciting player on the fields, and he has certainly been the most fun to watch in this one.
Yeah, he's been fun for you and me, Kate, but not this defense. You know, I remember asking Pete Carroll some years ago, is it harder than ever to play defense right now because of all the rules and regulations, everything else? He said, oh, yeah, and throw in these dual-threat quarterbacks, they're a nightmare as well. Getting
out to his left. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Allen to throw. Buying some time left. Taking a big shot for the end zone. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone, but they just can't finish the play. Allen setting up play action. Flushed out of the pocket. That's caught for the first. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Bills first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
To the air again. Allen. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up second down.
Covered by Brian Branch.
It's Allen out of the pistol. Bails out of the pocket quick. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. Two great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down. Allen gonna throw again. Escapes the pocket. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Hicks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. Does force a fourth down. The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. He hit his first one. His second one's coming from inside of 40. Bass's kick is good, and the lead continues to grow and grow.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
As always, a hat tip to our buddy Scott Hansen for his hard work there during the break, as we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our third quarter. Bass now to kick this away. Here's Raymond on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. Well, Brock, it only took them one play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out. They go play action with Goff. The Bills getting close, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
They really need some chunk yardage here on second down. Trying again, following the sack. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stops. Defense looking to defend the marker on third down.
And it's third down.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. He's going to loft one deep to the left. That's complete inside the 35. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that gives the Lions the first.
And the Lions First down.
Here's Gong. Finds Gibbs out in the backfield. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
This is Gibbs on second down. Well, that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that third down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
Pressure mid, and it's blocked. It's picked up inside the 45. And they scoop up the block and don't stop until they reach pay dirt. Well, shout out to the special teamers, Brock. They got somebody in free to block that kick, and things just got better from there as he took it all the way back.
These special teams coaches, they live in dark places, man, and they look for any vulnerability they can. A lot of times, you're a step slow, just a millisecond away. Not that time. It pays off in the biggest of ways.
Pass on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills tack on 7 more to their lead. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Now the Lions offense gets ready to return to the field. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
180.
Shotgun snap here to go. Underneath, it's Gibbs. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
2nd and 3. Catch made left side by Laporta. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stops at his own side at the 49. That one gains 7. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
180.
To the air on 1st down. Here's Gong. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. They're set up at the 35 now.
1st down, Lions.
On 1st down, it's Gong. It's his running back. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit.
Wow, it's free again! Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. Man, he almost took it from turnover to 1st down, just a little bit shy of reaching that marker. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Trying to sneak here, Goff. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line, no gain. They're now set for 1st and 10. Back now, pressure on its way. Cut near the goal line. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Detroit.
Delivers another one to Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions making the scoreboard look a touch better. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock, but I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw. And the Bills grab it! Up to the races, middle of the field! Reaches the 40! At the 20! And against all odds, they get the block and return it all the way for 2 points. You could hear the crowd swell first on the block, Brock, and then again as they scooped it up and started the return. Man, really one of the most exciting plays you'll ever see in a game, no matter what the score is.
And one of the rarest plays we get to see, too. You know, the rule was changed back in 2015 that you could take it back for 2. And the total number of extra points blocked and taken back since then, well, we can count on our 2 hands. It's incredibly tough to do, but they just pulled it off.
Cotterington now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. Possession switching back to Buffalo as their offense heads out. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. They'll run it with Cook. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he will be stopped now, but what to like about that effort?
Bills, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36.
See, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
First down, ball at the 36. Again, it's Cook. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all said the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Bills rolling here in a laugher. No, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw now, Allen. Forced out to his right. He's going to let this go deep. He's got it at the 30. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you get double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. So it's the Bills who come away with the win. And this is a game that proves every Pee Wee and Pop Warner and high school coach across the country correct, Brock. Teams who make fewer mistakes and turnovers gonna win a lot of football games. They kept the football, they forced a couple of turnovers, and that was a big part of the difference in this one. With Brock Hewitt and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bills as we say so long from Buffalo.